Well, we have been waiting for this all season. It's playoff time. Tonight's first round regional action pits number 15 New Lutheran Blazers from Green Bay against number 2 Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. NEW Lutheran comes in with an overall record of 3 wins, 15 losses, and 2 ties. But don't let the record fool you. They are well coached and they play conservative, hard defense. WLA, on the other hand, comes in with a record of 19 wins, 1 loss, and 5 ties, leading the state with over 5 goals per game and allowing less than 1 goal per game. WLA's goalie Nick Paul and his defense has been impressive and have had 12 shutouts this season so far. The playoffs are here and we are excited. And tonight, playoff starters for WLA, Nick Paul at goal, Mason Koblik and Jacob Zunker at outside defense, and John O'Connor and Zach Schrader at central defense. And the midfield is led by Travis Clary and Kyler Narens, with Josh Thiesfeld and Johnny Peterson as outside midfielders. And finally, those high-powered offensive striking forwards, Zach Wright and Luke Mayhawk. Today's broadcast is copyrighted and protected by the Jim and John Show, but we want our WLA families to share it. The opinions expressed during the Jim and John Show are ours and not WLA or any other affiliates of WLA. So, go ahead and enjoy today's broadcast.
Cheers, when it's by.
Day by day!
Day by day!
Be a better!
Don't can't beat me! Don't can't beat me!
Won't beat me!
Won't beat me! Let's go!
Right away! Come on, let's do this! Let's have some fun. Attack on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Attack!
Go, boy! Go, boy!
Hey, it's playoff time, something we've been waiting for all season long. Oh, it's a nice chilly one tonight. NEW Lutheran Blazers versus the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings for the first round of the playoff games. NEW is a team that struggled this year, and WLA comes in with their high-powered, explosive offense. We saw it again at the last game at CWC here on Monday. Jim, glad to have you out of that Chicago traffic again.
Good to be here, John. Always good to be here in October. And playoff soccer, this is something special.
Yeah, we were reminiscing about the last time we met NEW in a playoff game here, Jim. It ended up in a, why don't you tell what happened a little bit?
4 years ago tonight, these two teams squared off with the winner getting a right to play in the state tournament, and Winnebago Lutheran prevailed 2-1 that night in a kind of a unique game, John.
Very unusual.
3 goals scored, all were on PKs. So.
Unbelievable. Where do you see a game decided by 3 penalty kicks? But that's exactly what happened. I don't see that happening tonight, Jim.
No, let's hope for a little bit bigger spread than that. But again, this is the playoffs. Anything can happen.
And WLA gets started, and it's a little bit on the windy side. Jim, wind coming out of the north, probably about 12 miles an hour. And it's frosty out here. It's probably, about 42, 43 degrees, heading down to 32 tonight.
The wind will definitely play a factor right now. WLA has it. Let's see if they can use it.
You have it at their back. That is definitely sure. WLA going left to right. I think we'll see a lot of soccer tonight being played on the NEW side of the field. Johnny Peterson calls for the ball, knocks it right into space very nicely for Zach Wright. Zach Wright's actually got the wind right now at his back, and it goes for a throw-in. Kyler for a big throw-in coming in. We'll watch for the flick. And it goes, oh, it's dangerous. And
Good hustle there. Great hustle by Luke to get his foot on that. Beat the goalie right there.
A lot of bobbling going in around that 6 and 8 yard mark, but nobody got a dominant foot on it to send it home through the goal. But again, an opportunity in the upper third for an offensive score. Jim, I love when they score early, but WLA is known to start off a little bit slow sometimes and then yet score in 28 seconds.
Yeah, we've seen that quite a bit, especially against the better teams. That feeling out process. Hopefully, in the playoffs, they're just going to bring it right from the opening bell. Now, New Lutheran plays in the same conference as Sturgeon Bay, a powerhouse up there, and it wasn't that long ago. New Lutheran was a powerhouse.
Yeah, remember they had that senior-dominated team with some incredible speed. Here we come around the corner, and he goes out of bounds.
That's what we're looking for there. That's a great play right there. Actually, if you can get that ball down on the baseline and bring it back in front of the goal, it's money.
Oh, and Jim, with the wind that's drifting, they do have a taller goalie, but still, when you got wind like this, you never know what's going to happen. Lots of heading right now. Mason over there to get a foot on it, out of bounds. WLA throw-in. Nice long throw-in. Not sure what happened if it hit the back of our foot, went off of us for an NEW throw-in. Yeah, Jim, NEW, and, a lot of those are Door County, Southern Door. Those are a lot of Kewanee.
Yep.
A lot of Luxembourg, all up in that, beautiful part of the state. Pass went just a little bit long for Johnny Peterson from Zunker. Throw in.
Quick! All right, 23. Go! Get back, go! Quick! You got 7. Right now.
One thing we noticed, John, as we walked across the field before the game on our way over to the booth is the grass was not slippery yet. The temperature hadn't quite fallen that far, so hopefully we're not going to have a lot of slipping like we saw the last couple of games.
Yeah, Monday we saw the goalie slip. The middle of the field wasn't bad. But certainly the Slinger game was nothing but an ice rink.
There we go.
Oh, right in the center. Zach Wright with the ball, trying to get a move. A lot of traffic there, Jim. What was there? 8 guys in like 3 yards?
We're a little tight here. That ball needs to be played outside, then back here. A little tight. Get our spacing back.
We'll be waiting, you got it back!
Nice defense there by New Lutheran.
Keep going! Mark it again, boys.
Kyler with the interception. A lot of heading going on, Jim.
Incredible. It's definitely been played on this end. It's, a lot of that has to do with the talent, but a little bit of the wind too, keeping it down here. So
I don't think I've seen this much heading in the first 5 minutes in a long time.
it's a really nice boot against the wind.
One step the ball!
Nice job there. Luke came out and got that, and Travis saw it and made his diagonal run. Good communication there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job there, Jim, for Kyler to get that ball back.
Yeah, nice win back.
Boy, if you can win that center midfield area, chances are you control a game and you can win the game. Of course, it's all about the finish.
Mr. Zunker played a little offense.
There's the first time I've seen Josh get into the game a little bit more.
God, he sends that in.
Nice pass. Oh,
look at Travis just win that ball. Boy, he plays hard.
like to see Luke.
There it is.
Oh,
Not enough on it. That's good effort, though.
I think the hat took a little bit off, Jim.
Yeah. Just couldn't quite snap his neck hard enough to get some pressure on that. But good work by the two forwards right there. They look hungry tonight, John.
Yeah, WLA needs to run and get warm, and they should just about be ready to warm. And whenever I say that, they get a little warm, all of a sudden the scoring machine turns on. So we'll see if that's the case tonight.
One of the things I always enjoy about tournament time is this being WLA's first tournament game this year, is seeing some fresh faces on the roster. Some freshmen and sophomores who are getting their first varsity experience tonight. That's always exciting.
Yeah, one of the things I love of what Pastor does in the postseason is he brings up some of those JV players to help in practice as well, so they can, scrimmage appropriately and so forth. And it really helps the younger players. They feel more of a part of the team. They learn some skills, and it's just a great. I think I've always enjoyed that. First corner, the kick of the night for WLA. Zach Wright in the corner. We scored off of this last week, or on Monday, excuse me. Get another chance. Zach Wright's been hobbling a little bit since he had that knee-to-knee injury when they got beat over at Sheboygan Lutheran. Their only loss of the season came last Saturday. And Zach was the one who really took it hard. I didn't know if he would be able to play the rest of the season. Oh, my goodness sakes. And there it is.
By itself.
Yeah, Luke Mayhawk actually we'll credit him for that goal, but Jim, the wind, right?
In the 8th minute, Viking goal by number 12, Luke Mayhawk.
Jim, that wind he put it out far enough, and it had a little bit of a spin to it.
When that ball got up in the air, you knew it was good. I mean, you just knew that was a dangerous kick. What a beautiful corner.
Yeah, and I always say you're more the goalie expert. I don't know if the goalie played that to the near pole, and it looked like it went over his head.
Yeah, it's so much easier coming forward than backward in that position, and that's something. He's only a sophomore; he'll learn that. Our ball boys just hustling down the field. I love seeing that, John.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So nice to get an early one, but let's not be satisfied here. Let's keep that intensity and find the back of the net again.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to take it for granted. I talked to a couple of players before the beginning of the game, and all of them were nervous and a little sick because they want to do well.
Well, this is it, John. This is all the other games were fine and dandy, and they got us a good seed and everything else. But now it's you win or you don't play tomorrow. So.
A lot of pressure, a lot of tradition here at WLA for soccer. A lot of winning teams, a lot of records, lots of going to state. And they want to continue that tradition. It's no fun to be the team that doesn't do well.
Well.
Especially
with the expectations that have been put on this team. They're loaded, let's face it.
Yep.
First sub of the night for New Lutheran.
In for the Blazers, number 14, Braden Rye.
Yeah, big tradition of WLA soccer, and we were talking about loaded, and it's hard because some of the conference teams this year, were not very challenging, and the schedule, thank goodness we got a good AD and a good coach was recognized that, Jim, right?
Yep.
And got some good games in there.
Yeah, this was probably one of the toughest, I thought, non-conference schedules. And that kind of surprised me when it came to the seeding meeting that St. Lawrence got the number 1 seed and we got 2. We had tied them twice, and I thought our non-conference schedule was
way tougher,
a little tougher. So,
yeah.
But I think it comes down to coaches voting, and I've sat in on a few of them basketball-wise, and you just never know how it's going to go.
Yeah, when you're the king of the hill sometimes for a number of years, they're like, well, let's give somebody else a chance.
And that's okay, John. I mean, WLA is going to have to beat St. Lawrence probably and Sturgeon Bay, and they know it and they're going to do it.
You gotta
just do it and be done with it.
Yeah, you gotta. I always say you gotta beat the good teams to keep playing
Hey,
on.
who's on 4?
Another corner kick for WLA. Johnny Peterson sneaking away in the backside of the goal, wide open, unmarked. Very interesting. With the wind coming like this, and that's right where the ball went, Jim. Did we call that in advance or what?
I think Johnny thought someone was going to get their head on it. Otherwise, he would have snuck in a little tighter there.
Yeah.
I think he was anticipating a flick, and then he'd be able to knock it in.
Okay,
You called that one.
Just so those fans out there, know. We are recording this live. It's not like I'm editing afterwards, and not that I know everything about soccer, but being up in the booth, we can see some things. And Jim and I have been around soccer a long time, and you just kind of tend to see things.
You're really, John, we're probably what they call soccer junkies. Back when our boys were playing, we were talking about that before we came on the air tonight, how we used to go scout teams, drive all the way to Green Bay to scout teams, and we weren't even coaching. We were just parents.
Yeah. And in the rain, I'm talking on the phone, and Jim's knuckles were absolutely white hanging on. So
Those are good times.
and he will never drive with me again.
Remember
when it's raining.
Yes. We went over and saw Kohler play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we watched a lot of soccer. Go. That's a good ball. Get on that. Good hustle.
Oh, Johnny Peterson gets a good turn. Oh, Johnny. Boy, he looks a little bit nervous tonight. A lot of nervous energy, I think, out there.
Go, Blazers! Go!
A lot of action in the first 12 minutes. A couple 3 corners already, and a few other little, not hard shots, but the Vikings are definitely attacking here.
Yeah, for all of our big fans out there watching tonight that are watching the Green Bay Packer game instead of the soccer game, you can tell that Jim and I are cheeseheads, but we love our soccer. So we are committed.
Or should be committed. I'm not quite sure how that sentence should end. So what do we, John, the old rule of thumb with Pastor Haig is what, about 15-minute mark?
Yeah.
We'll see our outside mids coming.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does. I think he'd like to get another, maybe one in before he subs, but we'll see what happens. Number 9 here is a nice little scrappy player.
Yep. Yeah, they've only got 4 seniors on the team, but they're good players. They're good leaders. You can tell which kids are there.
Oh, Jim, that is a nice ball.
Had to be Clary.
Right to space. Right to Josh Thiesfeld. Can he make a turn? Oh, he gives that one back.
You got to stop that ball right there, and then your options are endless with guys running everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know if Josh, the wind was blowing him like a sail that he just kept going, but
Kyler Narrance with a very nice, and there's a diagonal. One more. Oh, that gets through. Travis was
Jim,
there.
they're trying to punch it through 3 players, 4 players, a little tight. Too much through the center right now, Jim. NEW is stacking that center up. They got to take it outside and bring it in.
Yeah, I applaud their efforts because they did 3 straight diagonal runs in tight space, which is hard to do.
Yes, it is. And this team is a very good passing team for the most part. At times, I know it drives you bonkers because they make those short, choppy passes. But other times,
Kyler Narrance getting just about got his head on it. Just a flick.
Well, we're in just about the end of the 15th minute. WLA up 1-0 on a cold, windy night in October. Waiting for the Edmonds Fitzgerald to go down.
I shouldn't say this. Well, we'll let all 110 listeners know this, but today I was working out of my home office today. Got the itch for a little bit of Gordon Lightfoot and put the old Gord's Gold on there and rocked it out.
Well, that's funny.
Some good stuff right there.
For those of you that don't know, he's the one who sang that song.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go to Google and look it up.
That's you, Nick. That's you. Hustle.
Nice ball. Way to hustle there.
Nice ball up by Zunker, and
It's out of here. Oh, the top of the wall.
And that we saw CWC did that all night. Whenever they would get beat or anything, they'd out of bounds it went.
Hey, girls. Is Mary the
Mark,
girl
what's
they're
on
running?
throw?
Is that Mary?
Who's that for?
Is that Chloe?
Throw in from Kyler. Big throw in, Jim. Big throw in.
Bounce. Oh, get on that.
Boy, too bad. Too many bounces
Oh,
that we
just
didn't get.
laying there.
Oh, is that a nice play by Travis Cleary to
Just laying there.
get the ball?
What's the cross?
Travis is possessed tonight with, he just is determined to make things happen. Oh, you know, you're not going to get that call in the playoffs.
Right.
A 50-50 bump there. He went down, but good reffing there not to call that.
You know, you want to have fun, and I know it's hard because you're watching the
In for the
screen.
Blazers, number 24, Jay Kim.
Watch number 7 in white. He is everywhere. On that possession, he went from left all the way to the right side, all the way to baseline. Travis is going hard.
Yeah, Travis is just, I am not going to be denied tonight. And that's a great attitude to have. Here comes another throw-in. Let's see if we can't get our feet on it this time. A lot of bouncing, but there's another bounce, Jim.
Oh, get on that.
Nice header by Luke. Had a little bit something on it, but, you know, tall goalie, and he got it.
Good idea, good execution. I might, in that situation, chest that down and pound it, but another on goal.
Sometimes you get a little excited, just like deer hunting. You see that big buck coming across in front of your stand. Boy, your heart just starts to pound.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Oh! You didn't see where it was. A lot of work here by WLA trying to get control of it. 2 swings, 2 misses. But nice staying with the ball. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Stay from
Wide play.
There it is. Oh, nice shot by Luke Mayhawk.
Luke could have just under the corner of his eyes.
Saw the goalie, right?
Yeah, and he had Johnny Peterson wide open on the
Oh, good eye.
post.
I did not see that. It was
Everybody kept scrunching in. That's hard to see. You got to go for it. It's a good shot. But one more pass there would have been a goal.
Yeah, one of the things I always told one of my sons was that when you're on that side and the goalie's, you know, normally the goalie is going to be closest to you, always shoot for that opposite pole. You know, easy to say, hard to execute sometimes,
Yeah,
but
yep.
that's one of the things I tried to drill into their heads. Try and always shoot for that opposite pole, because chances are the goalie's closer to you.
A lot of good things can happen there. Especially if you got teammates hustling to get to that far post, because there's a lot of easy goals if you just get there.
See a few of our guys coming in, Jim, just like you said, right on schedule.
Bounce.
Bounce again.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I wanted to see
just
that
beat the
deflection.
kid. Wow. Just wants it so bad.
You know, Jim, it looks like NEW is playing a college-style formation with only 1 forward and 8 defenders practically in the box. Oh, did you see him go for that? And it's still in.
Yep.
Oh, there's some great hustle here going on.
Yeah.
A lot of scrapping.
Stay for the shot!
Kyler pounds that one. He would like to have that a little bit lower.
In for the Vikings, number 3, Ben Dorst. Number 16, Michael Billets. And number 19, Devin Schneider.
One of the things I've noticed over the years, Jim, is when you hit a ball hard and it's just a little bit high, for whatever reason on a windy night in this stadium, because of the way the fences are, there's like this vortex
Yes.
where it lifts the ball.
It does.
And it's just one of those field things that, you observe enough soccer in this place, you kind of see what happens. And that's exactly what happened.
Whoa. That was just that was a plain old field goal there.
As I say that, boy, she really lifted.
You're right, though. Over the years, you think back to that. So many times where you look at the ball and all of a sudden it'll arc and then come down.
Yeah, it's some really weird conditions with these fences, and that's what you get.
First 2. You win, Devin.
So Michael Billets, Devin Schneider, 2 new outside mids, fresh legs.
Yeah, and I think I saw Ben Doors come in as well.
Yep, center mid.
Oh, there's a nice ball. Oh, the goalie got it. Off.
It hit the crossbar, but that was going in, I think.
Boy, a little bit off balance by the goalie, and he kind of mistimed it, and it was in his down stroke of his jump, and he just, because he was tall, he reached up and got a hand on it. This is dangerous. WLA has, they are very good in this particular area of the field, especially on a corner kick.
Another nice ball.
Oh, and Jim, they're just bouncing. I'm just actually surprised how many bounces we've seen tonight in the eighth.
Right at him.
Tough bounce.
And one of the things we've talked about throughout the year is how WLA has been outsized on those set pieces. Well, not tonight. This is a very small group for NEW Lutheran.
Yeah, way different compared to Slinger the other day. But I swear every kid was like, 190 pounds, 6 foot or bigger. Just seemed like that.
What, when we played?
Yeah, when we just played Slinger the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big break for WLA. That could have been a score very easily, but goalie stopped it. I'll tell you what, if you're a goalie, you got to love to play WLA because you will not be sitting around picking dandelions. You will get a workout.
There we go. A couple of more subs for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know how the stats exactly work with goalies, but shots versus blocks, I mean, they get a workout.
In for the Blazers, number 23, Nick Zeitler. And in for the Vikings, number 8, Jack Raby. And number 2, Hunter Gardner.
Yeah, the goalies get their most amount of work against WLA. Even the Slinger goalie had a out-of-body experience. How well he did.
Yeah, remember that?
And
a couple of saves he'll never do again.
I mean, it was probably the highlight game of his career. And that wouldn't have happened if WLA, doesn't have that high-powered offense. Devin got beat on that, and I've been really complimenting Devin Schneider's play over the last 3 games has been, pretty darn good. And he's a big, strong, fast kid. He's got a real nose for soccer, just maybe not as much experience.
He's found his niche.
Oh, that's an illegal throw.
Yep.
Good job.
It took him a while, but Devin found his niche, and he's a big help. He's a big plus off.
Our sideline reporter is laughing at me because little things like that I catch.
Well, I said it. Did you hear me?
No, good job for you.
I said that is not a throw.
Oh, turn and shoot. Oh, I would have liked to
Bang.
seen him shoot that.
All right, nice little left foot by Ben Doors.
Who was that in the center? Hunter Gardner?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I would have liked to seen him pound that right away. I mean, I know he comes off the bench as a forward, but boy, I think he could have put that one in.
Why I laughed, John, was because you and I said it at the same time.
Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what,
He was
Jim.
winding up on that, wasn't he?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you, last game, Jack hit a missile and put it in. It was an incredible shot. We had 2 of them that night, and Jack was responsible for one of them. He did the post-game interview, and I apologize, Jack. I should have talked about that particular goal. Instead, I talked with Ben Dorst about his weaving and bobbing through 15,000 people and putting one in.
Well, number one, I'm happy for Jack just being a freshman and getting a big goal like that, but I'm even happier that it happened against CWC.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
CWC.
One of the things, Jim, I really liked in his interview that he said is, how respectful the team was to him as a freshman. And that goes to, I'm going to kudos to Pastor Haig for, and the players, no doubt about it, but just having respect for a freshman. I got to tell you, back when I was in high school, freshmen bought elevator passes and spent some time in the toilet. So things were a lot different back then.
Yeah, but it's been this way with WLA soccer for as long as I can remember, because when we know with our boys, getting a chance early on to play and having the upperclassmen treat them with a little bit of respect, and that carried on, and you remember that when you're a junior and a senior, and it just keeps going. It makes for a great climate. Yeah, Green Bay New Lutheran struggling to just get a couple of passes together here. But just down 1-0. They got to be feeling good because anything can happen here.
The problem with WLA is once they start scoring, it's like it doesn't shut off.
That's not a problem.
It is if you're trying to keep score up here. Right?
But you got to give the coach for NEW credit because he has just stacked them all the way back, Jim. They're just going to play WLA defensively, and WLA has got to go outside, inside. You know what I mean? You just can't stack everybody up. Oh, that's a nice play by the freshman.
Yeah, well, at this point, though, you got to score.
Win it, John. Well done.
As our sideline reporter, she would like to see a goal, and I probably will agree with him.
That team was extending before that happened. Goodness gracious.
Don't talk to the coaches, talk to the officials. That's where
it's always fun up here, Jim. We get to have the benefit of hearing all sorts of. I'll tell you what, we've heard some wacky stuff this season from some of the opposite coaches. I don't remember what game it was, but I almost. Ooh!
Beautiful shot.
What a shot by Ben Dorst.
What's another one? He's punting around for a second one in there.
That was quite the shot.
Yeah, what did that coach add? It was the weirdest thing. It was
Jim, we heard the most strange things come out of a mouth of a coach that I think I probably heard since we played an all-Mexican team down in Missouri one time. And maybe that's because he didn't speak good English and I couldn't understand everything he was saying. So, but yeah, there was some weird stuff being said.
I remember it was the new Holstein game, and their assistant coach kept saying, "That's illegal. You can't sub whenever you want. You're on a substitutions."
Oh, another nice hit!
There we go.
Wow.
Hit. That was nice.
Sean O'Connor.
We need to take care of this. We need to take advantage of this win.
When the sideline reporter made an excellent observation, now's the time to score when you have the win. But I have a saying, any time is a good time to score. But no, it's absolutely right, Glenn. Ooh, I like this, Jim. I like the build up there.
Lutheran's playing defense much like the Giants did against the Packers. They didn't rush Rodgers. They just stood
Into
back.
the Blazers, number 5, Taryn Bry. And returning for the Vikings, number 12, Luke Mayhawk. And number 18, Kyler Narrance.
Burr. Nice throw in.
Oh,
Another
no.
bounce, Jim.
Are you
Oh,
kidding?
oh, Jim.
What was that goalie thinking?
I'll tell you what, I have never
It's like,
never seen so many bounces inside the 18 box off of throw-ins,
why weren't we
and
all
nobody can get a foot on it, it seems like.
Yeah, a couple of
I don't know if I like this tonight.
3 swing and a miss. So
Boy, I hope that's just nervous energy.
you hope they bounce back, but those are situations. Doesn't matter if you're playing a top-notch team or a 15 seed, or you have to convert those. That's just fundamental soccer right there.
Watch wide!
We're trying to push it in the center, Jim, too much.
Stop the ball!
Maybe.
Stay front!
There's a corner. I think the halftime talk that Pastor's going to have is spread out the field, because Devin Schneider was open here on the right-hand side. Could have drew a couple of defenders over and opened up that center a little bit better. But, on the other hand, Jack got in there and did a little weaving and bobbing and got a shot off, and now he earned a corner kick. That looks like Ben Dorse. Is that right? Taking the corner? Ben's pretty good at these as well.
Watch 2!
nice.
Oh!
That almost hooked right in on its own also. Incredible corner kick.
Man, I don't know. We should have scored almost on every corner kick we took tonight. We are doing our kicks are phenomenal.
Watch step! Head!
Who's out there? Michael Billets. Oh, just couldn't control it. Come running in there, another wide open.
I'll tell you what, Billets had one of the best scores of the season, especially for him. I've been wanting him to, instead of cutting back and all that he does, he went straight through, played right through a player, and just pounded the ball to the opposite pole. It was a thing of beauty last game.
Go! Stay!
Ooh, Devin Schneider with a little footwork here.
Head!
Hunter Gardner. Oh, that's maybe not a bad play to change the field, but unfortunately, getting ready for some of our starters to go back in. We're in the 33-minute
Nice,
WLA,
Michael
up
Billets.
0-1-0. Oh, I thought that snuck through. Another chance for a corner kick.
Returning for the Blazers, number 7, Evan Scott. And for the Vikings, number 7, Travis Clary. Number 10,
I'll check with our
Zach Wright. Number 11, Johnny Peterson. And number 15, Josh Biesfeld.
I'll check with our crack stat girls. How many corners is that? 6 already. We've scored 1 and 6. The rule is, the stats are 1 and 8. It's about time to put another one in here, especially the way we've been serving them up, Jim.
Could have been 3 for 3 early on. That's how good they've been.
That one's a little bit out, a little bit wider. Maybe they're trying something different here. Oh,
Goodness.
oh.
Sneaky little play there by Zach,
Yeah,
right?
he sucked in 3 players, Jim, to come towards him, and then he tried to missile something to the near side, hoping that one of the WLA guys could get a quick foot on it.
John, I'm not sure that I ever remember a half where the ball was in one team's box as much as it has been in New Lutherans. I mean, we possessed it in there for.
Returning for the Blazers, number 17, William Worley.
Yeah, we've had more possession in their 18 box than they've had on this side of on the soccer field.
Tons more.
But, Jim, 1-0.
Yep.
So, WLA's got to figure a way how to put the ball in the back of the net. NEW's got a good strategy that's working
There's a
for them.
set piece now for them. Their first opportunity of the game. I have a feeling they're not going to send. No, they still got 5 back, so 6 back.
I don't understand their strategy to be so defensive because they need to score if they want to, It's 1-0. They're behind. Nice.
If I was WLA there, you got a break on this. You don't need to
I
have
was
10
hoping
guys
we'd
back.
counter attack here.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen a stronger counter attack. Gwen, the strategy when you're playing against a high-powered offense is to try and hold them to a low score, get lucky, and try and tie it up or steal one at the end. That's kind of the strategy. So they don't want to be stretched or anything like that. That's a strategy. I don't like it. You see that in college soccer all the time. It doesn't make it fun, and a lot of Americans think soccer is a boring sport because it's a lot of times 1-0 or 2-1, and that's because that style is okay. Let's play with the ball in our defense and swing it back and forth for 2 hours and hope the other team makes a mistake. To me that's not enjoyable soccer. I don't think God meant it to be played that way, actually.
Man, we've got to be up further on those goal kicks.
Yeah, with the wind. Good observation, Jim. You're right on it.
Somebody's got to be up there about 20 yards.
Yeah, you're right on that one. Text coach. Yeah, isn't Caleb the only one that texts him that he reads his text? Jordan and Caleb.
Jordan and Caleb.
Oh, Jordan, I forgot. He's in the mix, too.
His kids said that Caleb's his real son because he's the only one who texts.
Ooh,
Hey.
awesome play by Johnny Peterson. Oh,
Wow.
Andy W. gets a foot on it, kicks it out of bounds.
So
For corner kick again.
So close. Wow. Every angle, every side, every imaginable shot. Headers, rockets, nothing's going in.
Well, the 38th minute, I think right now is when it happens.
Wide open.
Oh!
Wide open goal. You've got to see that
Wow.
over the top.
Cleary, I don't know if he did a back, almost a half
Returning for the
bicycle.
Vikings, number 14, John O'Connor.
Yeah, that was a good shot. But when you see the goalie come out and no one in the face of the goal, you have to. It's got to come down and settle at it and shoot it. Good shot though, almost had it.
We used to have a player in college, I ran the same thing when I was coaching. We used to call it trap the goalie. When the goalie would come out and make a play like that, somebody was responsible for trapping that goalie up high, keeping him out of the box. I know that's a higher level play, but that would have been a great play to do that on.
You know who would have been really good at that is Jacob Schroeder.
I was thinking the same thing.
And he'd have had that innocent look on his face
Yeah,
while he was
who,
doing
me?
it. Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
A few diehards over there for NEW Lutheran.
Yeah,
Made the long trip.
long trip down the big township of Fond du Lac. We'll try and pickpocket all their money at all our restaurants and hotel. Oh, maybe they don't have to stay overnight. Not like South Dakota, Jim.
Yes. I think we still haven't recovered from all the LSU fans here earlier this year.
Oh, through ball, long ball, first one of the night.
That's good.
Goalie comes out, makes a nice play. But first long ball we've seen tonight because not much opportunity for that, Jim, because NEW's just hanging back.
Well, now you know
in the
why they're
boondocks.
playing defense the way they are, because you see how quickly we countered that, and it almost resulted in a one-on-one. The coach knows what he's doing.
Bounce. Another bounce, Jim. Backside wide open. Oh,
Wasn't quite there, but they're looking for it at least.
Come on, Sam. One coming today. Here, take care.
good talk back here for Zunker to know right where Schrader was. Nice build up by the defense to bring it forward and get something started. Kyler?
Nice.
Oh, just a little bit too much drift on that. Advantage to WLA on that play, but we had a chance, but no cigar.
Returning for the Blazers, number 11, Ben Malmy.
He's got a sister, doesn't he? Sue? Tsunami?
Hello.
Sorry, I couldn't resist
John
that
will
one.
not be here all week. He's done after tonight. And there's no quiche. Oh, that was close to a handball there. You got it in the shoulder.
Nice.
Look, I just, okay, went off of us. I was going to say another corner. That was a very favorable circumstance
Come on,
for us
boys, pay attention.
to do something. Yeah, what's going on here? Quick kickoff. Weren't ready for that. Ooh, a Mason.
Nice job, John.
We're just scrambling back there to get possession back of the
Come this
ball.
way. Come this way. Wide open. Come this way.
They didn't get the memo.
Keep it up. There you go.
Oh, nice run, John.
These two guys have played together a lot.
Excellent. We got options. We got some options.
Luke's looks. I don't know what he's looking for, but he was looking. Four guys in line with Luke.
Got to give it up here, son. Make a run.
I'd like to see Johnny Peterson get out just a little bit wider. Johnny was outside just about to the edge of the 18, but I'd like to see him go a little bit wider.
I'm truly amazed at how WLA can possess the ball in that 20 to 25 yard range with no one on them. It's incredible. They are truly, truly packing it in.
That's not a bad play, Jim. See how you get a guy or two to come up. Oh, that's an opportunity. Oh, another pole whacker.
We're going to have to replace that thing at the end of the night.
Oh, holy cow.
Pounding it hard.
We have done everything to the goalie box except put a bunch of them in. Oh, here's Josh. He can finish. Luke Mayhawk is hungry. Nice play by the goalie.
Travis
Can we get a foot on it? Oh,
Travis.
goalie again.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable.
Okay, guys, you gotta watch.
Yeah. I'll get you in a minute.
We make every goalie look good.
You got a ways here.
Nice flick. Somebody's got to get real hungry, Jim, and shoot for the opposite pole. Corner. This might be our 9th or 10th corner. Time to score again here. Let's put one in. Oh, look at that drifting.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Johnny Peterson with a nice play back. Oh, a swing and a miss.
Kyler off the guy's back. It's incredible how much time they've spent in there. Just crazy. Oh, that's a good ball.
There it is. Oh,
Wide open.
Stop, sir! Stop! William.
Returning for the Blazers, number 24, Jay Kim.
yeah, we're almost done with the half here. We got just a couple of half-minute left.
Okay, you watch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's the end of the first half. NEW Lutheran Blazers versus the WLA Vikings. Jim, I think in that half, you got to give Coach NEW some kudos for playing the style of football that they just did.
Probably exactly what he drew up, and it's turned out about as well as he could have hoped.
Yeah, well executed by NEW. It'll be great to see WLA go into halftime, make some adjustments. Let's see what happens the second half. On this week's halftime report, we get a chance to talk to Coach Haig about the upcoming playoffs and can WLA make soccer history. Here we are with Coach Haig. Coach Haig, we're getting ready for the playoffs. Did you do anything different this year than you did in the past to prepare your players for the playoffs?
Nope, not really. This week, of course, was a little different because we had a game on Monday, so we didn't get to get our 3 practices in before the first game. And pretty much same kind of practice we'd have for any kind of a game preparation. You always practice for a penalty kick shootout every day in practice during the playoffs because you never know when it will come down to that.
What's you've coached for many years. What's different about this team than some of your teams in the past?
Well, they're similar to some of those teams where you get a group of seniors that's played a long time and they really want to do well and they're talented and they've played a lot, so they have a lot of tricks in their bag and a lot of arrows in their quiver and especially attacking soccer. We've got a lot of guys who can string together passes and combine and give us more chances and but we've had other teams like that too. So they're similar to some, but they're hopefully going to make their own history here.
Well, here we go with the second half. It'll be interesting to hear what transpired at halftime. Both coaches working their teams, coming up with a strategy for the second half. NEW has had a good game plan to try and stop the powerful offense of WLA. And that's get in the box. And Mr. Schrader makes a great play. Now, can WLA counterattack? Here they come, Johnny and inside out, but it stalls with Kyler picking up the loose ball. NEW looks like they came out with a lot of energy. They didn't look like they had much left after the first half, but they've come out with a renewed energy. Josh Thiesfeld in the corner to Zach Wright. Zach Wright looks to give it back to Kyler in the corner. Kyler's looking. 3 guys in the box. Oh, NEW gets a head on it. Oh. John O'Connor there for the outside rebound, picking up the jump over to Johnny Peterson. Making the corner. Can he make the corner? Cuts back, turns. Working hard to see if he can make something happen. Dishes it off. Inside the box. Oh! Josh Thiesfeld had a foot on it, just unfortunately went over the back.
Yeah, it's a tough one to pick that one out of the air, but again, good execution.
Oh, Jimmy, hot chocolate for the John Boy. Thank you so much.
Dennis O'Connor.
Oh, man. Thank you, O'Connors. You know, it's cold in the stands, but boy, it's even colder up here in the box, Jim. That wind, Gwen was hoping that we'd have a miracle that the wind would die, but it's just as strong as it was the first half. Temperature seems like it's dropped a few degrees.
Definitely.
Oh, let's get a shot here. Let's get a nice one.
A goal will warm us up.
You know, Jim, what I've been waiting for, there's so many guys in the box. It's almost like, why don't you use it like a pinball machine and bounce it off the side?
Yep. Here we go, another opportunity.
Ooh.
That hurts.
That one stings. You got to give number 11 credit because he's got no support, and he hustled all the way down the field.
That's the only chance they got.
Now, let's see if WLA can get the ball back and counterattack, Jim, because now look at what we got going on here.
Oh, boy.
Now I only see 4 defenders. Well, the wind is tough. Let's see their first goal kick for the night, or their first corner kicks. Excuse me. Yep, turn around, be ready. Here it comes already. Johnny Peterson cleans it up after it bounces. I don't know what's going on tonight. Every single corner kick has bounced. Oh, what are we doing here? All right.
I don't like our energy right now, John, coming out of halftime.
I don't either. It was great halftime music, too. Should have been having them fired up.
They were pumped over here. They were dancing.
We played good old-fashioned rock and roll. Maybe we needed to have country or something. Of course, they would have been so depressed they all would have wanted to go out to the bar and drink.
You know, New Lutheran has nothing to lose. They're probably nice and loose, playing with house money. Maybe WLA's feeling a little bit of pressure. They should just play.
Like the poker analogy.
They're good enough. They can do it. Just don't be tight. Go out there and play hard.
I don't know when cards became a sport, but they play it on ESPN. So
Have fun playing the game. You want this game, just have fun.
oh, there's a nice playback. Get it up there right away, Josh. There you go. Now look. Cross it.
That wasn't space.
Just look at the possession, Jim, now. Just WLA gain control of the possession again. Now send it in before they all drop. See, now you got a 3-on-4 here with an opportunity. Oh. I like that, Jim. They kind of sent it in a little bit farther out. What we've been doing is trying to drag it closer down to the line and send it in, and then there's too many guys packed. That was a great opportunity.
Yep.
Oh.
Saturday night, John, I'll try and bring a big pot.
I think I'm going to go to Fleet Farm and get some foot and hand warmers for Saturday.
I think I'm setting up my deer stand that's heated.
They've got the little ticket shack. I think enclose this.
Oh, is that going to be nice?
Maybe we won't.
Sure. Now that we've just just made plans for next year, we're going to call the games at MLC.
Awesome. I'm definitely with you.
Oh, nice. Look.
Nice, Travis.
Come on, get to it.
Ooh. Oh. We had no one. That's the time we had no one in front. Just rolled right across the face of the goal. Ooh, that's
Putting a glove on. Yeah, what are we on? Our 6th cameraman already this year? We've had to let a few go. Oh, come on, let her go. That a boy.
What's amazing to me, John, is that ball has been in that box so much. Would you think just the chances would be of a handball?
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not kicking it up towards their heads, though. That's the reason why. Whenever you're in the box and you can get it lifted up higher, you can get a handball.
Returning for the Blazers, number 14, Braden Rye.
The other thing I was going to say, Jim, we've taken so many shots and we've hit so many of their players. Every one of their defenders must have bruises on them because we have literally hit them in the back, hit them in the front, hit them in the stomach, hit them on the leg. Oh, Zunker coming all the way across the field to make this play.
Nice job. Excellent job.
Right to the guy you want to have the ball. Now, Jim, look at the numbers now here.
Stay spread, fellas.
Oh, remember what I said about bruising? There's another one. No, don't spin, Kyler. Somebody's got to talk. We forgot. I don't hear us talking that much right now. Bad first touch. Too far off, you Zach. There we go. Now look wide. Johnny Peterson's wide open on that side. See him. Low and hard, but I like what Luke Mayhawk did. I like what he did. Ran it in.
Yep.
A little aggressive by Zach to try and pound away at that. Ooh, Mr. Schrader.
Unbelievable. One guy against four, and he got loose. The kid's really hustling.
Oh, that was a
Sweet.
nice flick right to space. Oh, there it looked like a
They
handball.
turn that field position in a hurry. Come on, keep bending for us.
But I tell you, our counterattack is picking up speed. And I'll tell you, NEW's last half, they didn't move up at all. In this half, they're moving up. I think we're going to catch them, Jim.
Yeah, sooner or later they're going to have to, but they have a tendency to commit more guys forward. That's nice. That's a tough one right there. I was going to talk to the stat girls at half. I just can't even imagine how many shots on goal the Vikings have.
Oop. Go wide with that. Now look at here. We got numbers. Jim, I just saw the strategy, and that's when we get it at about the 40-yard line, that's when we need to send it in because we got like a 3-on-4 or a 2-on-3.
You're right.
That's when they drop, and they don't drop back until we come in a little deeper. That's the sweet spot.
Yeah, you're like, no, okay, in the beginning, I think.
Yeah, they got that play down pretty well, Jim. When we bring it down and
Right here. Come on, guys.
let's see what we can do here with a throw-in. Long throw-in, little flick. That was interesting.
Good job.
Nice job, Tim. Jake.
Oh,
Another left.
Returning for the Blazers, number 23, Nick Zeitler.
Boys don't seem to be frustrated. They're hanging in there.
yeah, I think
Like you said, if we get one, we might get 2 or 3. So.
yeah, I think the fans are more frustrated than the players. The natives were getting restless for a while there.
Even with it only being a 1-0 score, we've dominated. There hasn't been much play on the other half.
Oh,
Oh boy, that was a goal right there.
tried to sneak that through.
Bad turnover.
I'll tell you what, Jim, they can't, NEW can't seem to get anything going offensively. But, you know, they sure got the defense down.
Get over and double him. There's no one else on that side of the field. Oh,
We're in the 58th minute. WLA still up 1-0. And
Like, with it on
New Lutheran has just kind of shut down the offense.
You got to possess that ball.
Don't let them have an open
15
spot.
yards of you. Just possess it. They only have 2 attackers.
I like that
even
it's
up on
now.
that
Let's go. Go, go, go. Oh. Jim, this is the first time, if you look here in the defense, they only got 3 guys back. If we can just quickly put one over the top. High kick, quickly. Go, go, go.
Oh. Seriously? Oh no! It must.
We had a fumble here on the sideline. Hot Chocolate just tackled Gwen.
I have to do it when we get that person out.
Just don't tell Dennis what kind of Gwen spilled that hot chocolate he brought.
Yeah. Gwen, I just said, was sacked for a loss and tackled by the hot chocolate.
All down the front of her white coat.
Which is now tan.
But it's sweet. Ooh, nice work here, Jim. Let's see if they can do something with it. Luke Mayhawk, 1 guy to beat. Can he do it? Ooh.
Make a move on that, man. 1-on-1. Make a move on that.
Yeah.
Returning for the Blazers, number 2, R.J. Bullock.
They've been getting a pretty good goal kick on us here. Oh, here's a nice opportunity. Oh, Kyler. That's not what we want.
Look like somebody that might be on the corner begging for money. My wife's a panhandler.
Boy, this is a dangerous position for us again. Oh, just can't quite work through it. Oh, there's a nice ball in the box again. Bounce.
Oh, the guy just leaves it. Oh, how can you do that? Wow.
Okay, here we go. First corner for WLA in the second half. We're at the 61st minute. Score 1-0. WLA still up, but boy, we'd like to see a couple go in here. Jim, maybe this is the chance. I was going to say the wind feels like it's dying down a little bit, but it's not.
I think we're just frozen.
We can't feel our extremities.
Come on, boys.
Nice ball again, Jim.
Oh, that was good hustle right there. Just get on 11. He's the only guy. 4 guys get on him. Oh, and he wins it anyway. Unbelievable.
Josh does a nice job of cleaning it up. Now, counter.
Yep, you got the numbers.
No, we slowed her down. Throwing Johnny Peterson back to Zunker. Johnny makes the corner. Send it in now.
Very nice.
Here we go.
Let the captain take charge here. There it is.
Oh,
Keep pounding that now.
boy, that had to hurt
That was
your
a shot.
hands.
That was a shot.
I'm surprised he's got fingers left because
You know, he wasn't satisfied with that. He got as close as he could and really made that goalie make a tough stop. Great job by Travis.
wait, Gwen, that looked like very close to another illegal throw.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
And around the side of his head there a little bit.
Let's really look at it this time. That one, no, that one was legal that time. You know, back when I played soccer, throw-ins were a big deal. They had to be perfect over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, straight on, no twisting.
Straight arms, just like cheerleading.
Yeah.
Right? No bent elbows. Yeah.
No. And, you know, there was a lot of illegal throws back there, and they changed that.
Go Vikes.
I like the idea of trying to get it up.
Let's go boys. Yeah. I see Sean down there freezing. I want to throw her my hand warmer. But I haven't been able to give her that yet.
That's why I didn't bring them, because if I didn't put them on, I didn't put them in my bag. Why did you put them on?
Now, send it in, Jim. Look at, we got a 2-on-3 here. Best odds we've had.
Oh.
We just can't quite, we don't have the luck of the Irish at the moment. Oh, it was a nice header, and stretch the field. Come on, here, let's go. Come on, come on.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's got to play that.
Fans over in New Lutheran going crazy over that header.
Yeah, they got a lot to cheer about. Here's a corner. Nice job, Johnny Peterson.
Josh! Yep, Josh!
Returning for the Vikings, number 3, Ben Dorst. Number 16, Michael Billets. And number 19, Devin Schneider.
65th minute. Got some subs coming in. Give our guys a little chance to rest, but maybe we can put one in right now. Luke Mayhawk taking the corner kick right where you want it to be.
Over the top again. Oh.
I have never seen so many great corner kicks. And, I mean, Jim, what if we had one bad kick out of the 15 we've had tonight? Other than that, every single one of them has been perfect. In fact, I don't think I've seen Premier League soccer have that many good corner kicks.
Speaking of that, when I watch those games, they chart possession. What do you think the percentage is tonight?
Oh, Jim, if it's
85?
I was going to say, I thought it was bad the other night against CWC, but tonight's even been more. Yeah, I would have to say 85%.
Devin Schneider hunt them down.
Yep. Just wait for him. Wait for him. There you go. Now go get him. Double up on him. There you go. Ooh. The bench players helped there, I'll tell you. Talking from the bench. There's a nice kick by Nick.
There again, look at their defense. Right now, they're susceptible. Well, right there, if we could have got that going.
You know what I like about that play right there is Mike was looking to see where he was going to go right away with a pass even before he got it. Credit him. Hey,
nice.
Earned a corner kick. As good as we've been kicking these, natives are getting restless over there. They're ready for something to happen. Sideline reporter is getting restless. She's ready.
She is ready.
Come on, boy! Get a head on it!
Another beauty.
Wow. They're kind of fortunate. They are playing good defense, but they're fortunate on some of them bounces. Wow.
Oh, he's holding him, but he got away with it.
Number 9 was dancing. Jacob says, I got a date for homecoming. Lay on.
I just look at that determination. He even gets illegally tackled there. Look at that. He deserves the score with that much effort. I'll tell you what. That was some fancy determination to, I'm going to get in there because nobody else can seem to put it in. I'm going to go and try and put one in. I just love the intensity.
That's a leader there, John, and that's what leaders do.
I love it.
Feed off that energy now, Vikes.
Come on here now. Let's box out the goalie. Another beauty kick. Somebody got in the back of the head.
Oh, couldn't get the shoulder square.
I think that's ours again, Jim. Hey, how many are we up to now?
13.
Wow. 13 this half, practically.
I thought if we got to 15, Tyler buys pizza afterwards. Isn't that
All right.
Returning for the Blazers, number 24, Jay Kim. And in for the Vikings, number 8, Jack Raby.
What's the new kind of pizza where they cook it with a fire? That's what I'm ready for. Oh,
there it is.
Pound.
Take one.
Too bad it didn't deflect off of somebody. Zach Ray put it low. It was hard to see. There was a lot of players in front of the goalie. If that would have been on goal or hit a player, I think he would have scored on that. Boy, oh boy, lots of shots. Oh, Jack is in. I didn't notice that he got subbed in.
I didn't.
Oh, come on, Ben. Beat him, Ben.
I like hearing the defense talk back there.
Oh, Ben.
No, don't give up on that. You only had one player up.
Come on, Benny.
All right.
You're a much better player than that. Oh, another illegal throw.
I can see that from here.
That was bad.
Come on.
Nick's hollering for the
Okay,
ball.
Jim, look at this. Look at this.
Here
One guy to
Send
beat.
it, send it. We're not off. Oh, Zach, you could have won.
Jim, were they susceptible there? Holy smokes.
Boy, if they keep that up, we're going to get some one-on-ones with the goalie here.
Serious opportunities.
All right, Nick.
Now you get it.
Yeah, he should have been up. He should have been up there near the 18 on that.
Thank you for running around.
Oh, goodness, we're giving the ball away.
Just make it, yeah. All right. New Lutheran showing some life here.
Yeah. Last 2 minutes, I'll tell you what. Putting a little pressure on. Kyler, send it long. Kyler, send it long. They're susceptible.
Settle. That was almost the best.
Kyler, look right now on the offense. Look. See that? See that? I mean, he's way up. They're out.
Deep corner. Even now, you go deep corner, you're gonna look at this. No one went down there.
Nice play. And a sub.
Jack Raby.
Returning for the Vikings, number 18, Kyler Narens.
Good job, Jack.
Trying to pump up our guys a little bit here from the booth. Help them out a little bit. We don't want to get kicked to the curb. All right, here we go.
Nice.
Oh, too bad, Michael. Stay with him, Mikey. I like that Mike didn't give up. Don't shoot it now. Not yet. Oh, look at that play.
A beautiful pass. Oh, Devin, you gotta, yeah.
Too bad. We missed that opportunity.
Was a beautiful pass by Kyler Narens. Set it on a platter.
Boy, I don't know how many times that goalie has handled the ball tonight. Holy smokes.
See, he's slowly but surely. Now he's got 3 guys up. You know, with each minute that ticks off, New Lutheran's taking a little bit more of a chance. And who could blame him, you know?
What do they got to lose?
Yep.
Come on, Ben. Too much space there, buddy. There we go. Kick it off your own guy. That's what I like.
Returning for the Vikings, number 7, Travis Clary.
Senior.
Oh, he's good.
He stepped right in there on him. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Jimmy. Our best player versus.
Look where the goalie was, John. Look
I know.
where he was.
He's just
really
begging us.
Man.
Begging us. Oh, that was a great play by Mason.
Yep, nice awesome.
Oh, they gave him the corner kick or a throw-in. Excuse me. I was going to say that was a great play to stop them from getting a corner kick. Ooh, it just held them. Miss hit there by NEW. Oh, come on, boys. There we go, to space. Would have liked to see Luke keep going.
A little wider. Obviously, that goalie's going to come more than he wants to now, so we can beat him.
Not a spider, Gwen.
No, but it was a spider web that's on your head.
Were you afraid of the spider webs too, or just spiders? All right, here we go. Kyler on the attack. Ah. Patience. Coach a little frustrated that we can't break through their
Returning
defense.
for the Vikings, number 11, Johnny Peterson, and number 15, Josh Thiesfeld.
This will give WLA a good opportunity to see when you go back and watch the film to see what they've done to them and see the opportunities that there really were in this game.
That might have been touched. Nope. Thought it changed direction there a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. That way, Josh. That was great. I liked it. Oh. No. Luke pounded. Oh. Oh. We have shot at the goalie so many times. Now that was a better shot. We're just sending him into the goalie a little bit. Making the goalie look good. That's what we always say. Making the goalie look good. That's to the corner. Let's trap them out in here now.
Do it right now. Trap it right here.
Yep. Trap them in.
Get up there, find your man, mark it, trap it right here.
Bring it down.
Number 2 is now center mid, so now we're going with 4, possibly 5 guys attacking, which we haven't seen, so this might be our opportunity right here.
Yeah, we have our first hamstring pull or something here. Oh. Yeah. Jim, I think right here is where they're vulnerable. If you look back here, we got 3 players back. Goalie is practically at the midline.
Right now.
Up and over.
Zach, you got to get going. He and Luke should be all the way down to that last defender. They got to stay with that last defender. Here we go. Look at Josh.
There we go. Now look at 3-on-3 right now, Jim.
Give it to him. He's on.
Oh.
Take your time here.
You know what? The goalie coming out so far reminds me of the old Amro goalie. And he was a little cocky.
Bigger team,
yeah. And then he got scored on. And then he shut his mouth, which was kind of an interesting thing.
He used to Amro goalie a few years ago, that big guy. He was a basketball player.
Yeah, and he'd come way out. He'd almost taunt some of our players. And then
he put about a 6-pack up in 8 minutes. And
then he shut his mouth, which was kind of funny.
I'm trying to think of his name. It's right.
That's you guys to shoot. Nice job. Right. Mark, time.
All right, let's get it out of here. We've got everyone right here. Switch fields, get it to the middle if you can.
There's some nice play, Jim.
Yeah, excellent.
That's what I like to see. Come on, Johnny Peterson. All right, now let's see. Look at the back pole, Jim. Oh.
I still don't have anybody over there.
Coming into the 80th minute, Jim. 10 minutes left. 1-0. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking right now.
Returning for the Blazers, number 5, Taryn Rye, and number 7, Evan Scott.
What minute did we score in? Do you remember?
Like the 15th?
I thought it was like the 18th.
Could be.
Sounds about right.
18th or 19th. But I don't remember. Oh.
That's out of bounds. Right to the ball boy. Okay, now we have our
Returning for the
starters.
Vikings, number 14, John O'Connor.
That almost sounded like Eeyore there. John.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Now swing it to the right. There you go. Look. Come on, Josh. Play up here, boys. Johnny Peterson called for it, then you got to get it.
Good build up there again. You know, good things happen to us when the ball is on Zach Wright's foot. It hasn't been there for a while. We need to get number 10 involved here, John.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This is what I've wanted right here. Now can we control it? Bring it in. Stay on it. There you go. It's tripping them all the way. Now, send it in. Now get it. Oh.
This ball's got to be about 10. Make that goalie come out further. Excellent midfield passing here. I gotta say, John, our possession passing has been just phenomenal.
Yeah, Jim, you're right on.
95% of WLA's game has been impeccable. So I hope they're not, even if they hold on 1-0, they should not feel bad.
Returning for the Blazers, number 2, RJ Bullock.
boys. Oh,
go.
there's your Zach Raby.
Trying to dink around with the ball in front of their goal.
Oh, they are not good.
I've never seen so many close shots. Just so many close shots. Okay, that's all right, Nick. Way to call.
Is this it?
This could be it.
It's going for the jailbreak.
Oh, let's finish this.
Oh, goodness.
All right, John O'Connor, bring it out.
Cramping up.
Yep, we've watched him on the side here cramping up for the last 10 minutes.
Number 2, yeah.
You know, and that's unusual. You know, that's usually a matter of not drinking enough liquids. But tonight, I think it's just a matter of the cold weather. You run a little bit, and then especially he was playing kind of up in the offense position. They don't, you know, they run it like really hard, and then it stops.
I would
Just shut her off.
I would never accuse a high school kid of flopping, but you know, he needed a timeout badly, and did you see now all of a sudden? I don't know if I really like this. It's like a free timeout. Play.
Let's start it. Yeah, Jim, and that really was like a timeout.
And for the Blazers, number 24, Jay Kim.
I got to remember that.
You know, he was calling for his team to do a totally different strategy, and then just happenstance, a guy goes down, his team huddles up, the kid pops up and runs off the field. Here we go, back to live action.
Let's make something. How do you stretch this ball?
Let's see if we can get the throw in there. Oh, is that a corner? No, he's giving it as a goal kick. I thought it hit off somebody.
On the other side of the line, I couldn't see that.
Here we go, he's going to push it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Here they come. They're bringing the kitchen sink. We're going to counter. Now it's the time. Give it to them and go. Go. Didn't have to do that.
What I do like is I think we should be a little bit more physical right now, Jim. Time to get physical.
Oh, if he controls that, he's one-on-one on the court. Oh,
that's what I like to see. All of a sudden we got physical. Slowed the ball down.
Come on, step up here, some guy. Where's our midfield?
Uh-oh.
Nice job, John.
Let it go out the back line. 86th minute. WLA still up 1-0, but it's kind of going to be a pretty tense last 5 minutes, Jim. NEW is trying to do a jailbreak.
Yep.
And sending a lot of guys up. In fact, if you look here, the goalie's, I mean, he's getting ready to get on the bus. He's up so far.
Take advantage of that. Switch fields. There's no one over here.
Well, I've seen Kyler have better nights.
Send it. Send it up. That's their sweeper, so they're short a guy. If we can rotate that.
Well, Zach with the ball. There's your senior.
Bang.
There's your senior, Jim. There's your senior. The senior puts it away. He has been so gritty tonight. He has been so determined to put one in. 3 times we've seen him do that. This is the 3rd time, and he puts it away.
7th minute. Goal by number 7, Travis Clary.
Jim, I think that was the dagger.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm happy for him because, like you said, he's just, he's been persevered and he just hasn't given up.
He has been determined. It's like, hey, nothing's going well. I got to take over and get something going here. And that's what you expect from, pretty much your best player on the field. To get control of the game, and that's exactly what he did. Now, also, the field was finally open, Jim.
3 under 3 minutes. So they're going to commit everybody here. We need to be good with the touches. Send it up. The sideline, the corners will be wide open here toward the end.
Is he saying that's a throw-in or a foul?
Foul.
Should be a free kick. Let's see how aggressive we get. I'd like to keep our center mid somewhere. There you go. Good.
That's a nice conservative kick. Right where you want to be. That's better, Kyler. Look at this, Jim. Look at that. Oh, man.
Send that.
Mason with a nice step up. Ooh, Luke just got out position there. You don't see that happen
That
much.
was a great play by Kyler. You see that aggressiveness we're not used to now. That's what he needs. That's the aspect that's missing.
2-on-2 right now. Can we do something with it?
Luke was heading to the corner for a minute. He was going to just
Delay it.
Ball, yeah.
Oh, Johnny Peterson got a look.
Zach, gotta be cleaner with it.
Boy, Mason has been playing really well, Jim.
Excellent.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
1 minute remaining in the game.
John, this could be just as easily be 6-0 and 2-0. I'm totally impressed with WLA's effort tonight, their possession, everything except the finish. And sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm feeling pretty good right now about this group.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh! That is the exclamation point on what's happened tonight.
That's probably, the 5th time it's either hit the post or the crossbar tonight.
Zach Wright, smart kid, and catches the goalie sleeping way out and puts a shot over his head and almost
10,
goes in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well,
you know
Jim,
what, John? They're going to need those goals down the line. Sorry about that. They're going to need those, so maybe they saved a few for
I think they saved a few.
So.
Hey, regardless, this is all about winning and going on. WLA 2-0 over hard-fought battle from NEW Lutheran. Got to give them credit. It was a very good game and a very good strategy from their coach. Hey, we'll see you next time from
Saturday
the Jim
night.
and John Show. Here we are with Travis Clary. Good evening, Travis. What an interesting game. NEW looks like they've been playing that style of defense all year round. It looked like they had 9 guys in the box half the time. What did you guys do to prepare for that?
Well, Pastor Haig always tells us that if they start to pack in the box like that and park the bus, we should always use the outside players more, because that's how you're going to get it to open up and get those gaps. Our first goal was by Mayhawk, and that was set off on a corner kick. Kind of got a little lucky on that one, which was really good. And then we were pretty much just 1-0 the entire game. I don't think we were really prepared for this team to be this good. I think we kind of came in here a little bit heads high, and I think this will definitely be a good game for us to kind of stay humble and prepare for the next game.
Yeah, Travis, we were talking about in the box. We loved your senior leadership. We saw you 3 times say, okay, things aren't going well. I'm going to drive this thing home. And finally, you got the 3rd time you did it. I mean, what was going through your head at that point?
Well, I saw that we kept taking shots from beyond the 18, which usually works, but they had so many players in there that, it was almost impossible to hit that gap unless you're super accurate. So I thought that I saw a little bit of a path that I could take. I took the path and I tried scoring first 2 times and I didn't succeed, but the last one I did get it.
I can't remember a game where we hit the pole 5 times. I cannot remember a game where I think we had 15 corner kicks and every one of them but one was perfect. Was it one of those nights, or?
I think we weren't on tonight. We were definitely hitting them. John O'Connor had a beautiful shot, 1 touch right there, about 20 yards out. And then you had Ben Dorst, who also had taken the ball forward, getting his momentum, and we just couldn't put him in, I guess, tonight. But, we kept trying and knocking on the door, and we got our W.
Yeah, we got, that's the bottom line, Travis. Congratulations on your first playoff win of the year, 2-0 WLA. We will see you on Saturday. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning into the game this week. We'll be back with you next week for another great round of WLA soccer. Hey, don't forget to tell all your friends and family about the new WLA YouTube channel. See you next week.